Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Julian, especially for welcoming us to this very special full moon. And I'm so moved to see you all here, friends from near and far. I'm Cynthia, and we've been doing this a long time, and I want to ask now my friend and cohort partner, Allison Fast, to come forward and welcome you as well.
Welcome, everyone. Deeply honored to be with you all tonight to celebrate Cynthia's birthday, 65th birthday, as well as to celebrate the spirit of rebirth and seeding and potentizing and nourishing our way forward together. as we head towards the new year. So I want to just welcome everyone into the space. You'll notice that there are several of us tonight that are going to be coordinating and speaking and hosting this space. And I think it's only appropriate that we are sharing in the co-stewardship of this Gaia mandala community. This last year was an exceptional year, I think we can all say, in so many ways. And as we fill and nourish the mother vessel tonight, which will be with us, of the Earth Treasure vases, we can, this was a year when many of us experienced cracks and the breaking apart of containers. Many of us, our own holy vessels, have felt cracked, and traditional containers, identities, structures that we rely upon have seemed to give way and give out. And consequently, we have found ourselves increasingly enlivening and relying on our Sangha, and many times in this space, this community. And as Cynthia has mentioned many times on these calls, Thich Nhat Hanh has actually said that the next Buddha won't be in the form of an individual, but a community. So we're here tonight to really awaken a new chapter for the mandala. And in honoring the mother of the mandala, Cynthia, who's been working for 5 years on this, in her own holy ground, in her preparing her own vessel to steward us all. It's simply awe-inspiring to now witness the consciousness awaken in each one of us, and it's only appropriate that we now get to participate in this awakening. And in nourishing her as our mother of this mandala, we really are nourishing the very center of this awakening field. So thank you for joining us tonight. And I just encourage everyone to step up and to step in to this new energy and this transition, nourishing the seeds of Cynthia's vision, honoring her seemingly inexhaustible efforts over all of these years. And I will also just say, for those of you that have not been here before, the history of Cynthia's work on this planet is extraordinary. We've only known each other for about a year, but she truly is a Jetsun Ma. She truly is an enlightened being on this planet. She really is. And the most humble, she is inexhaustible. She really is. I mean, she does have back pains occasionally, like all of us, but she's truly inexhaustible in her compassion and in her wisdom. I can't express enough, both on a personal level and collective level, what her gifts have accomplished in the planet. So this journey for her with the Earth Treasure vases specifically began in 1990, and she had a pilgrimage to the Himalayas, and she met with Chark Rinpoche, a 106-year-old Lama, and she asked him, what can be done? What can we do to bring healing and protection to the earth? And he gave this precious Earth Treasure vase practice to her at that time. And it has unfolded into a global mandala of healing and protection for this planet. And she has kept that sacred commitment all of these years. And the global mandala has this awakening of our global community dedicated to sacred activism has grown from many, many, many of those years slowly, slowly, slowly. And now we're just starting to see such a flourishing here now. So I welcome you all and invite you to, when the format of this evening will be, Cynthia is going to do, Cynthia will do a Gaia, an open with Gaia verses, and Elizabeth will then, let me just see. Elizabeth will offer a prayer from the Uncle Bob Randall. Maggie and Stephen will be leading the ETV meditation. And then we will open the Mother Vessel tonight. And you will all have a chance to spontaneously offer prayers, stories, whatever devotion you would like to nourish, both in yourself and in this healing mandala, and celebrate Cynthia. So yeah, and then at the end, we do have a little special surprise for her. And Sonia will be leading us out with a precious mantra that is for the earth, the Gaia mantra. So I will hand it over to Cynthia.
Thank you, Allison. Gosh, I'm just kind of about to burst into tears, I think, either that or giggle spontaneously until this is over. I just have to say, I have to say that I am nowhere near enlightened, and I don't think it's appropriate to say that, Allison. This is a family affair, and we're all on the path together. And yeah, it's been a long journey for me, and I'm thrilled with where we have arrived, where I have arrived in this 65th year that is now dawning. But I wish I could say I was enlightened, but I certainly have had some fabulous experiences in my life, and offer it all up, offer it up for the benefit of all beings, and specifically for the healing and the protection and the renewal of our beautiful Mother Earth, Gaia. So I just have to put that out there because I don't want any misunderstandings. So here we are. This is on the heels of this incredible conjunction that just happened between Jupiter and Saturn, and the new moon, now the full moon, and now the new year. And it's just so moving to me to actually be able to celebrate my birthday at this time with all of you. And I can feel now really the emotion rising, and I'm just so incredibly moved and grateful for my life. It feels very monumental to be turning 65. I can't believe it. I don't know how to relate to age. I never have, but I do feel it nowadays. And so I'm so grateful for the global community that we have become in these times. It's a dream come true for me. It's a prayer answered over many, many years, that after carrying these treasure bases around the planet and cultivating so many prayers and offerings, that we would indeed become a global community dedicated together to the collective awakening that is the purpose of our times, along with the healing of the planet, of Gaia, that is so needed now. So thank you all so much, and especially those of you who've been participating in all the practices that we've initiated this year during this intensely difficult and challenging year. We have borne a lot of fruit here with the practices that we've been doing, the mindfulness practice and the Tara Gaia practice, which has been my incredibly great joy to bring forward into the world this year, and will continue to come forward. And I want to also thank those of you who are part of the Earth Treasure Vase Stewardship Council, which is at the center of this mandala. Um, those of you who have buried treasure vases around the world, and those of you who are in the process of burying them. This council is overseeing the distribution of the remaining vases, and have been meeting every new moon for some time now. I mean, certainly all this year and before, probably the last couple of years. And it's a beautiful thing as well to be sharing this practice in the way that we are. And so much more I could say, but I want to set aside my words and allow others in this Sangha to come forward to take us where we need to go tonight. And I want to start, as Allison said, by ringing a bell. It's my favorite thing to do. And then offering the verses to Gaia. And then after that, I will introduce our next speaker guest, Elizabeth Christine, for the next part. So we'll take it step by step. And for right now, just thank you again for being here tonight. And here is the sound of the bell. I do hope you will all stay to the very end when we can share the mantra together and close this evening as one body. And I really encourage you all to offer whatever you feel to offer into the vase that will be open after the meditation. Perfection of wisdom, mother of Buddhas, bodhisattvas, and all beings, nourishing, holding, and healing all, great Mother Earth, precious jewel of the cosmos. To you we bow in gratitude. We take refuge in the earth as our teacher, the one who shows us the way in this life. We take refuge in the earth as an expression of the Dharma, the teachings of interbeing, understanding, and love. We take refuge in the earth as an embodiment of the Sangha, the vast interdependent community of life in balance and harmony. Living within the web of life on earth, we dedicate ourselves to embodying awakened awareness on the path of healing in service to all beings. We dedicate our lives to realizing our oneness with Gaia. And now it's my great pleasure to introduce Elizabeth Christine, who has been part of our Sangha for many years, since right around the time, I think it was, we went to Congo with one of the treasure vases. Elizabeth has been with me on many occasions at the burial of the last of the original treasure vases in Australia. And she stewarded a vase to Canada at the beginning of the unfolding of the second generation of treasure vases. And our time in Australia was very potent. And when we were there, we had the chance to meet Uncle Bob Randall, the custodial elder of Uluru, who we have felt so connected to right now because of these prayers around the solstice that have connected us to Uluru. So Elizabeth Christine, I would love it if you would share with the group the Kanini prayer of Uncle Bob Randall.
Yeah. It was such an amazing experience to meet Uncle Bob, and his teachings about connection to Earth really underlie a lot of what we're all doing in the mandala. They were so beautiful. And one morning he took us out to greet the sun as it rose. And we stood on a hilltop together. And so the prayer is actually a morning prayer, but I'm going to speak it to Mother Sun in Australia. They speak of sun as mother. Mother Sun's light reflecting off our full moon that we're experiencing tonight. So I'll put it in that context. So, and he always did it with gestures, and it was done 4 times, first to Mother Sun in the east, and then to each of the other directions. So I have put it into the mandala for people to look at afterwards. So welcome, Mother Sun, to Mother Earth. It's really good to see you. May the blessings of your light be the light of love that remains with us today and always. From the highest point above and below me, extending beyond the horizon in all directions throughout the universe, I call on all things that were, that are, that will be to come, meet with me. Create a sacred space from which to acknowledge the right of all beings to live in love, light, peace, and harmony throughout their time. Has been given that right by the Chukapa to all who wish to live by Kenyani principle of having unconditional love for each other and being responsible to that love throughout their time on the earth plane. In the name of all that is sacred and holy, so let it be.
Alalaho. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. All right, my friends. Let's go into the meditation now. And tonight, instead of leading the meditation myself, I've asked 2 very special friends who are part of the Earth Treasure Vase Stewardship Council, both of who have stewarded vases in the mandala, Stephen Comey, who lives in Japan, and Maggie Woyson, who's in Melbourne, Australia. And these are 2, as I say, very special friends, my elders, who I bow to and love very much and respect very much. And the 2 of you, I'm sure, will take us exactly where we need to go tonight. And Julian will be coming in a couple of times throughout the meditation to bring us even more deeply through the sound of his didgeridoo. So we often ask people to turn off your video for the guided meditation so that we're able to go more deeply inward during this time. So if you wouldn't mind turning off the video on your screens, and then when we finish with the meditation, we'll come back to each other and open the circle for sharing.
Hello, lovelies. Let's begin by taking a few deep breaths. Allow your breathing to slow down and deepen. Feel your body relax. Breathing in and out, inviting a sense of stability and calm to come into your experience. Letting go of any thoughts and feelings about the past or future, and entering fully into the present moment. Sense the ground beneath you now, your roots reaching deep down into the earth, secure in the nourishing energies and life force of Mother Earth. And from this place of being deeply rooted and grounded, let's open to the light from the sun and moon and stars, connecting with the vast energies of the entire cosmos. I invite you now to form the intention to do this practice for the benefit of all beings. Let's call upon all of our sources of inspiration, our teachers and guides, ancestors, elders, lineage masters, Buddhas, bodhisattvas, and wisdom beings that we feel connected to, and invite them all to be present with us now. Invite their blessings to enter you and everyone who is present for this meditation, and receive the blessing of their love, support, guidance, healing, and clarity. As this blessing enters you, feel this love and caring coming all the way into your deepest heart of hearts, and breathe it in. And breathing out, Send this love to everyone who is present in this circle. And breathing in, receive that love and caring around the circle. Gradually expanding your focus to include all of your friends, family, and community, and all of those who this practice may serve. Imagine our circle gradually growing from our home, neighborhood, bioregion, country, and continent to include all beings in all places, everywhere, embracing the whole planet with our love.
Now, with this feeling of love deeply rooted in your heart, let's turn our awareness to those who are suffering, the places where there is war, poverty, disease, pollution, droughts, or floods or fires, wherever the need for healing is very great. And breathing in, take in this suffering. And breathing out, send your love and your caring to relieve the suffering of the earth, of her people, and of all life, all around the whole planet. Breathing in the suffering and breathing out the healing. Imagine that where there is hunger, we send food. Where there is thirst, water. Where there is homelessness, shelter. Where there is war and conflict, peace. Where there is sickness, well-being. And being aware of where the earth is unstable, in danger, or out of balance in any way, imagine that that area is brought great protection and healing, and that balance and harmony are restored. Now recall the beauty and the goodness of life, the riches to be found everywhere in nature, the precious gifts of the earth that sustain life, and the very essence of the elemental energies of nature being strengthened and revitalized all around this beautiful blue-green planet that we call home. And as we call into our awareness the presence of the earth treasure vases that have been planted or are in the process of being planted all around the world, recall how these little holy vessels are filled with all of our deepest prayers and intentions. And imagine that together we are pouring all our love in the form of light into each and every little clay pot buried in the body of Mother Earth as our offering.
Imagine each earth treasure vase radiating the light of our love in every direction, sending healing and protective energies wherever it is needed, in whatever form it is needed. See the light like a rainbow streaming forth from each of the vases, white, yellow, red, blue, green, and all the colors in between. And breathing in and breathing out, allow the feeling of caring and compassion in your heart of hearts to grow. Send that feeling out in the form of light to all the people, animals, plants, and places that are connected to the earth treasure vases that need healing and protection in the past, in the present, and in the future. Beginning at the center, of the Earth Treasure Vase Global Healing Mandala in a cave above Los Alamos National Laboratory in New Mexico, the birthplace of the atomic bomb. And to the north, at the source of the Rio Grande River in Creede, Colorado. To the south, at the mouth of the Rio Grande at the Gulf of Mexico. To the east, on top of Mount Baldy above Santa Fe. And to the west, on Mount Chacoma, known as Sycamore to the Chua people of New Mexico, the custodians of the sacred lands where this mandala began. And now, having established the center and the four directions, see the mandala growing in every direction. To the Indian Point Nuclear Reservation on the Hudson River in New York. To the headwaters of the old growth redwood forest in Northern California. To Punta Comita on the coast of Oaxaca, Mexico. Vilcabamba, Ecuador. Jacobo, Kosovo. The Lawrence Laboratory at the University, California, Berkeley. The Dao Dam Forest on the border of Thailand and Burma. The village of Ein Kerem in Israel, Palestine. Hiroshima, Japan. The cloisters of New York City after 9/11. The Biosphere 2 in Oracle, Arizona. The Martin Luther King Freedom Center in Oakland, California. The source of the Ganges in India. The source of the Amazon in Peru. The Southern Pacific Ocean, 93 feet down in Egwom Atoll, the Trobriand Islands, Papua New Guinea. The Arctic Circle, Alaska. The Kogi lands of the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta, Colombia. Talawayan Village, Lofa Country, Wandjir District, Liberia, West Africa. The Blyde River Canyon, Limpopo Province, South Africa. Giza Plateau in Egypt. Haleakala, Maui, Hawaii. The Tombwe Forest, South Kivu Province, Democratic Republic of Congo. Avebury, England. Vindaloo, Jawan Country, Catherine, Northern Territory, Australia.
And the second generation of Earth Treasure Vases in Gabandbang, Arnhem Land, Australia. The Mackenzie King Park, Ottawa River Valley, Ottawa Gatineau, Canada. The original garden in Findhorn, Scotland. The Great Stupa of Bodhnath in Kathmandu, India, Nepal, excuse me. The Flint Hills of Kansas in the heartland of America. The Santa Cruz Mountains near Silicon Valley, California. The Valles Caldera of northern New Mexico. Purinalulu, Bungle Bungles, the Kimberleys, Australia. The village of Utqiagvik at the edge of the sea in northernmost Arctic Alaska. The Hanford Nuclear Reservation on the shores of the Columbia River in the state of Washington. Mount Ryozen above Fukushima, Japan. back to where it all began, at the cave hermitage of Charak, Nepal, to Margibi County, Liberia, in the base of an old ironbark tree on Tithihul Mountain in the Budawang wilderness of the Walbunja country, Yuin Nation, southeastern Australia, and to our root temple, Tolugompa, in Nepal. Let us also include the 14 vases still awaiting their destination, and the earth treasure vases being stewarded now to New Zealand, southwestern Australia, Korea, Ahuaco territory in Colombia, Turkey, the Bering Strait in Russia, Antarctica, Delphi in Greece, the Ashaninka lands of the Amazon forest in Brazil, Serpent Mound in Ohio, and a vase dedicated to healing all our relations in the USA.
Now, once again, take a deep, slow in-breath and a deep, slow out-breath. And imagine that all that is needed to relieve the suffering of the earth can be seen as light radiating out from each of the earth treasure vases all around the whole planet in every direction. Imagine this healing light flowing out from the vases, filling the whole global earth treasure vase mandala with the powerful energies of our love and caring. See this healing force traveling through the song lines and meridians of the earth, and imagine the powerful energy flowing into each location on the global mandala. See the mandala like a web of light, embracing the whole planet with our love. Feel the light flowing back and forth like waves from your heart to the earth treasure vases, energizing them and adding vitality and brilliance to the light that is then flowing out to the whole area in the sphere of influence of each of the earth treasure vases. And on this auspicious occasion of honoring and celebrating Cynthia Dewars, Lama Sherab Zangmo, she who upholds the teachings, the Queen of Goodness, Mother of the Earth treasure vases, holder of the mandala, we direct and bestow this world love, the ambrosia gifted by this world mandala, to bless, uphold, and hold dear our beloved Cynthia. Now imagine this light flowing into your own location, your special spot in nature, and feel the collective spiritual intelligence of the entire global earth treasure vase mandala, activating your node on the mandala and entering you as a holy vessel.
Focus your concentration on bringing healing and protection to the whole earth for all time. See the healing and protection radiating out around the earth like waves of light, flowing back and forth endlessly. And imagine that the healing is accomplished and the vitality of the earth is completely restored. And now, recognizing the great interconnected web that is life on Earth, of which we are each a part, let us give thanks for this precious, sacred time and pray that the compassion and peace that is our true condition may bring supreme happiness and benefit to the earth and to all beings. With another deep, slow in-breath and a deep, slow out-breath, let us bring our awareness back to our bodies, feeling our feet on the floor, grounded on the earth in our own location, and wiggling our toes, opening our eyes, and returning to the circle for sharing. And now I ask the mother of the mandala, Lama Sherab Zangmo, she who upholds the teachings, to open the mother vase for sharing and later to close with the closing prayer. Alalahu.
Thank you so much, Stephen and Maggie. That was so beautiful. Here's the Mama vessel, the last of the original treasure vases that is holding space here on the altar for all the other little second generation vases to find their place in the world. And this one been around a long time. Can't wait to hear what you have to offer tonight.
So the chat is now open. If you'd like to offer a prayer or song, story for the nourishment of this mother vessel, the nourishment of ourselves, our own life force, and also to the mandala and those you love, those who need healing and protection wherever they are on the earth.
The chat is normally not open, but we opened it tonight in case there were things that people wanted to write. But we'd love to hear from you verbally. And I think there's some songs in the room too. So you know how to raise your hand at the bottom of the participants panel. And I see Allison, I see Liza Jane waving her hand if you would like to sing. So please go ahead, Liza. Yeah.
Cynthia, I'd love to offer this to you as well as to the Mother Vase. And also, I invite anyone who knows this song to join me. I will repeat it, so get in where you fit in if you find that you know it. I'm gonna let life move me. I'm gonna let life stir me deep. I'm gonna let life wake me from an ancient sleep. I'm gonna laugh all my laughter. I'm gonna cry all my tears. I'm gonna love the rain as deeply as the sun when it clears. I'm gonna let life move me. I'm gonna let life stir me deep. I'm gonna let life wake me from an ancient sleep. I'm gonna laugh all my laughter. I'm gonna cry all my tears. I'm gonna love the rain as deeply as the sun when it clears. I'm gonna let life move me. I'm gonna let life stir me deep. I'm gonna let life wake me from an ancient sleep. I'm gonna laugh all my laughter. I'm gonna cry all my tears. I'm gonna love the rain as deeply as the sun when it clears. Peace and joy, love and light. I offer this to you, to the mandala, to the sangha, Cynthia, and to the beautiful Mother Vase.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Liza Jane. That was incredibly beautiful. Really love hearing your voice and your music. La la ho.
So I see Marilyn here. Marilyn, if you want to unmute yourself.
Yes, hi. I wish to send a prayer to the vase. On this auspicious occasion of the last full moon of the year 2020, and what a momentous year it has been. What some are calling the great pause. We're on the edge of a transformation. So the prayer I send is that more people will awaken and join us, and we can continue forward with the transformation of human society, recognizing and understanding our interconnection as well as our connection with our Mother Earth, upon which we are dependent. And so I just want to offer that prayer that even though we're coming to the end of a year, maybe all that has happened this past year, and some of it will be continuing on into 2021, that more and more people will awaken and join this wonderful community that Cynthia has created, really. And happy birthday to Cynthia for your tremendous accomplishments over 65 rotations of the sun. And that's all I wanted to do was offer that prayer to the vase. Thank you.
Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you so much. May it be so.
May it be so. I'm seeing Heidi.
I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if I can do this. So in this bowl is our 4 roses, red roses. I don't know. Can you see? Kind of. I want to offer the delicateness of the red of the flower into the vase, as the delicateness of the strands of love and light that move between us, seen and unseen. I want to offer the color red, as Rumi would say, the ruby red of dawn. That means to me that there's no more defenses left. All of the light can shine through itself as a ruby shines in all directions, as an uplifting force for all of humanity and all of life. That's what I offer. And I offer to you, Cynthia, the beauty of the red that flows through. That's no long, that's just pure light. That's pure red light. That's like the reflection of the sun at dawn. Thank you for everything that you offer and that you are.
Thank you, Heidi. Thank you so much for your prayers and your presence in the Sangha. So,
Alexa, if you want to unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me? Yes, okay. Hi there, Cynthia, happiest of birthdays. Thank you so much for everything you've done for this planet. This is my first time gathering with the mandala. I was at the Eye of the Storm conference. That's how I found you. And I'm so, so grateful to be here. I would like to offer what just came to me as, I suppose, my heart song, a lullaby that I wrote, I believe a channel of Gaia. And it's going to be a cappella because I did not plan for this. Count on me to hold your hand. I will help you understand. I will be your warm embrace, comfortable and always safe. A lighthouse in the darkest night. I will guide you to the light. I will not abandon you. The brightest bright, the truest true. Darling, my name is love. I'll help you open up. If you only knew what I can do, you would have no doubt what this is all about. If you could only see what I see, you would believe in me. And when it's all become too much, I'll remind you that you are enough, a child of distant galaxies, perfect from forehead down to your feet. When trust feels broken beyond repair,
Remember that I'm still right here in all the beauty that you see. You're a part of the peace and harmony. Darling, my name is love. I'll help you open up. If you only knew what I can do, you would have no doubt what this is all about. If you could only see what I see, you would believe in me.
How beautiful, Alexa. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's an honor.
Susan?
Hi, so grateful to be here tonight. And first of all, want to say happy birthday to Cynthia and thank you for all you've done over all the years. And I just wanted to share what occurred today. I think there's been so much synchronicity since the Uluru ceremony. And I put in the mandala, the little altar I made out front with the goddess and snake. And then it got shared about the altar in Uluru with the snake energy too. So anyway, I live in Oro Valley, Arizona, which is not too far, I guess, from where one of the treasure vases is planted. And at 10:30 this morning, there was like this, it wasn't an earthquake. Nobody is really figured out what caused it, but the earth shook and there was like a boom and the earth shook like 3 times. And my dog kind of left and went into my altar room. But what really came to me is that our work, you know, from Uluru to all the vases is just shaking the earth in unexplained ways. And I mean, that's really what I felt. So that's what I would put into the treasure vase. That, and this last song about love, I mean, that's what it is. It's the love is just shaking the earth. And so may our love continue to, I want to say, like ricochet, just like I'm feeling like ricochet and just ignite this planet in a wondrous way, in an unexplained way, but a way that we feel within each of our hearts.
Oh, may it be so. Thank you, Susan.
Joan?
Hello. Thank you, everyone. And I'm wanting to send my huge gratitude to everyone and to the great spirit and goddess energy that has brought me to the circle, and to have learned about Cynthia's work. And I'm so grateful. My daughter had a baby this morning. Well, I'm in Australia, and she had a baby on the full moon. And I just want to sing this song from West Africa, and everyone's welcome to join. Bella mama, hey. Bella mama, hey. Bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, hey. Bella mama, hey. Bella mama, hey. Bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, hey. Thank you.
Mm.
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 Mhm.
Thank you
Bless
so
you, baby.
much. Kendra.
I wasn't watching where I was coming in. um, I would like to offer also a song to the Mother Vase, and first my deep gratitude to Cynthia. Happy birthday, and thank you so much for your deep love, your fierce devotion, and your radiant joy for Mother Earth. So this song is a chant, and I would just so love for everyone to join me if you're willing. And the text is, gathered here in the mystery of this hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power, Spirit, draw near. And I'd also like to offer, along with the song, a prayer for humanity's continued awakening to the connectedness, sacredness, and strength of the Sangha, the vast interdependent community of life in balance and harmony for the benefit of all beings. So this song is canon. As you heard, 4 phrases, and even though we can't hear each other through the screens, I invite you to imagine and feel your unique individual voice joining nearly 140 other people here in this common experience, singing together in round, our voices in word and vibration, weaving in and out of each other, and with the elements and trees, plants, animals, mountains, grasslands, Gaia, all one body. So I will sing probably about 5 times, and the first time through, if you happen to know this piece, please join with me. The second time through, if you haven't heard it after hearing it once, I'll invite you to join me. And the third time through, if you feel comfortable, come in at any point after I sing the first phrase, so that we start to create that round and that sense of wovenness together. I want to get you all in a full view here. Gathered here in the mystery of this hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power, Spirit, draw near, gathered here in the mystery of
this hour.
gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power, Spirit, draw near, gathered here in the struggle and the power. Spirit, draw near. Gathered here in the mystery of this hour. Gathered here in one strong body. Gathered here in the struggle and the power. Spirit, draw near. Gathered here in the mystery of this hour. Gathered here in one strong body. Gathered here in the struggle and the power. Spirit, draw near.
Alaho. Thank you, Kendra. Thank you, everybody. Beautiful.
Thank you, Kendra. I'm going to ask, because we have so many people who really want to put their prayers forward. May your prayers be full-hearted and also use your words deliberately. Say. Go ahead, Lola.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I sometimes have to turn my video off because the bandwidth gets low, so just let me know. First, I just want to say, Cynthia, just happiest of happy birthdays, ditto. Ditto so many things, and that I've been thinking of you and Hugh so much that I'm so grateful that I was at your wedding, and how beautiful and inspiring your coupleship is to me. I so appreciate you and all your strength and your adventuresomeness and loving and equanimity. Oh my God, what you have handled. Oh my goodness. And I just want to pour into us, into our group, into the Vase. I want to pour in a blessing of wherever there is divisiveness and bigotry and violence in the world, that there comes a sense of balance, that humans balance, we balance ourselves more, and that we come into the sense of oneness that's about understanding that we're all connected, that we are all related. We don't have to think the same way, but when somebody is suffering on this earth, someone's hungry, someone's in pain, someone's in war and violence, it really affects all of us. And that we come into more of an awareness of that, and that where there is government, that where there is political, constructs that are full of agitation and corruption and meanness and cruelty and all the divisiveness that we've seen in this year, that there comes a sense of equity, and that there come a sense of loving, that I want to pour in light and sound and loving into us, into this vase. And that the moral, may the moral arc of the universe bend ever greater towards justice. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Lola. May it be so. With all we've got, may it be so.
Thank you so much, Lola. Wendy.
Hello. People wanting to share their love with you. I would cry a river, I would cross a river, I would climb a mountain, I would be a nomad across the desert if I ever heard you call. You are a song, you are a dance, you are a chant. You are the definition of beauty in this life. And to give to this vase and this project that you have done and embraced and made your life mission, I also offer you the gift of story. We all come in with stories. We write them while they're here. And you, my dear sister, have helped us write these stories and continue to do so. Story is our continuance. We come in with them, we carry them forward, and we change form. The stories will continue to be told. And so, please, in all your humbleness, you have such a great story, and I look forward to reading it and hearing it in the old ancient tradition of storytelling, and that is expansion. And I am so blessed to be part of this Sangha that you have created. I even to bless her with your presence. And thank you. I love you deeply. I think I've known you for 2 years. I feel like I have known you for many, many lifetimes. And one day, many of us here are going to meet in the land of the Red Rock country. I know this. And until then, love to you all and happiest of birthdays, Cynthia. Welcome to the 6-5. Oh,
Oh, thank you.
Aho, aho.
Yeah, I have a special prayer for that book to come out. The stories are ready to be told. And I know that there's someone very special to me on the call tonight named Christian Leahy. Hi, Christian. She's helping me to birth this book now. And I'm so grateful for her circling back into my life to bring this story forward. So just many, many thanks, Wendy, for your prayer, and Christian for your presence, and all of you. Let's keep it all flowing and going here tonight.
Mhm. Thank you, Wendy, just for your ongoing nourishment and beautiful contributions to the mandala in your heart. The chat's still going, and you're welcome to offer prayers there as well as raise your hand. China Galland just offered prayers of gratitude for Cynthia and her life, for the moment we connected at Thich Nhat Hanh's retreat with Chan Kong. I see you radiant and glowing still, Cynthia, drawing me back into your circle again and again. I'm happy to be here. I pour a liquid prayer for the passing of my little brother, Barry Lopez, last Friday night, and for the passing of my beloved husband, Corey Fisher.
Yeah, thank you, China. Oh, yes.
And Leslie Meehan chiming in, happy birthday, and much power to the Mama Vase, the Love Whirling ETV Mandala, and our ETV community. Ray, unmute yourself.
Well, I would like to begin with a little song for Cynthia. It's in French and in English. In Quebec here, we don't sing happy birthday. We sing this other little ditty. So, chère Cynthia, c'est à ton tour de te faire parler d'amour. Chère Cynthia, c'est à ton tour de te faire parler d'amour. Dear Cynthia, now it's your turn to be spoken to of love. Chère Cynthia, c'est à ton tour to be spoken to of love. There we go. That's the song, but I have more. I have this candle that I lit just in gratitude for the wonderful passage from the solstice until through the conjunction, the new moon, and to tonight, in gratitude for the cosmic reality, but so much gratitude for being able to share it with the Sangha and feeling the Sangha's presence every day. And one other little thing to link Montreal to the Southwest and to Mexico. This is, can you see it? It's a monarch. It's a painting I did of the monarch. And the monarchs just left Montreal about a month ago and are now back in Mexico. And so I want to say another word of gratitude for the survival of the monarch, but also a deep prayer for their struggle and for their protection that is very real as a life form on the planet, but is also, I think, a wonderful metaphor for all of us right now. So blessings to all, and thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Little Hopi sounds. Thank you.
Thank you, Ray. Beautiful.
Okay, we have Eva and Ruthie and Ellen, and then we'll just see what, if you can offer your prayers by chat, go ahead. Otherwise, we'll just keep going as far as we can. Eva. Maggie and Eva, are you able to unmute?
Thank you, darlings. We can quite hear.
Okay.
First of all. Hang on, I'll do this first.
Okay. No, one sec. Happy birthday, dearest one. This is a beautiful little cake with apple and rhubarb and walnuts for you. Need to just blow that little candle, sweetheart.
Yay!
And for the vase, I would very much want to put in that love may crack open the inequality in the world.
And we have a little song also. It's
you remember
a song we sang when we were custodians of the vase. This is a little song we sang each time we opened the vase, each time we did ritual with it. It's called Airs by the incredible string band back in the 60s and 70s, good oldie. I have the words here. It's short, so you're welcome to sing along. Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay. Signal.
1, 2, 3.
Breathing, all creatures are brighter than the brightest star. You are by far. You've come right inside of me, close as you can be. You kiss my life, now we bless you. Breathing, all creatures are brighter than the brightest star. You are by far. You've come right inside of me, close as you can be. You kiss my life, now we bless you.
Beautiful. How beautiful to hear you both together singing, and what a gorgeous song. Thank you.
And one quick blessing for the vase, for the mother vase and for Mother Cynthia of the vase, to whom there is no distinction in my mind. My prayer is that you jointly be crowned. I know Cynthia Jewels would never wear a crown, but I hope that this bejeweled crown that we all hold in our hearts, that life holds, that the mandala holds, can pour into you, and you and the vase can wear it in any way that is your true expression of the crowning. You are the Queen of Goodness for us. All blessings.
Oh, thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Eva. Your presence is a gift to all of us. Thank you all for hanging in here. I feel like this is a precious, precious time. So let's keep going and go until there's nothing left to go. And I'm seeing people dropping away, but if you need to, you just drop away. And maybe at a certain point, Allison, we can invite Sonia to come forward and do a kind of closing and then keep going if that's what people want to do. Let's keep going a little while here.
Okay. Ruthie and then Ellen.
I really love it that our meeting was during the time of the full moon, the actual time. And all this energy from the south, the magenta that you're wearing tonight, and the beautiful words, Maggie, and the new baby, Ari. It's lovely. But my Alaskan heart is being called to offer to you, Cynthia, and into the mother vase, the cold, clear silence of the tundra, the coastal plain, the Arctic north, the creatures, the white. I offer the quality of purity and grace, of stamina and of birth, the sacred place where life begins. The caribou, the marten, the ermine, the owl, the eagle, the bear, all the creatures are singing, are listening, are watching, are sleeping. This quiet, cold moon blesses us with life. Alalaho.
Alalaho. Deeply received, Ruthie. Thank you for taking us there. And thank you to Wendy's dog who appeared right then. All beings.
Ellen, are you there?
Yes. When we meditated and the sound of the didgeridoo, I saw white birds as the blessing for Cynthia and for the vase, egrets and swans and doves and night herons, a cockatoo and a white owl. And I wanted to just take a minute and try and convey that blessing through a little improvised piano. So I'm going to vanish, but you'll hear it. Short because we don't have much time, but that was a beginning of it.
Thank you, Ellen. That was so beautiful. I'm starting to let the feelings flow now. Thank you all. And that was just the beauty of what is being offered tonight with all of this musical blessing and imagery and prayers. Well, let's keep it flowing.
Yeah. Julie.
Hello, everyone. And Cynthia, beautiful Capricorn sister. Happy birthday. Mine was yesterday, so the 29th, because today's the 30th here at Perth in Western Australia. So we've had a few little babies born yesterday, so that's really, really beautiful. So happy birthday, everyone, on this beautiful Earth Day that we are all a part of. And for me, to the beautiful vase, I add the kookaburras who are here, or the really wicked cackle that you just have to laugh at. So they are called the laughter bird. And I also add my joy and my heart to the vase and my laughter and love. And may it be so.
May it be so, and happy birthday to you, Julie. We're still on the 29th year, so it's still your birthday. Mine's tomorrow, your time. Yeah. Oh, bless you.
I see Karen. Head Karen.
I too listened to some of the words in that meditation, the ones that just jumped out at me. I had to write them down. Vitality of earth restored. And just as I had that rolling in my mind, I listened to Julian's didgeridoo, and suddenly the image of the water that I had captured from the Elwha stream when the dam was dynamited, and I caught that first water as the Elwha River was released. This is back in 2012. And I suddenly went, oh my gosh, I've got to offer this to the vase. And it turns out that I actually have some with me. And so I then searched around. I went, okay, what could receive the water as a stand-in for the vase? And up on the shelf, I noticed this poor little dying plant. And I went, well, this is so perfect because this is what happened to the Elwha River. So I am going to drop this precious Elwha water into this plant, into the earth vase, and remind people of what happened the 5 years after that dam was taken down. 5 species of the salmon returned. People couldn't believe it. It wasn't supposed to happen that quickly. So I want to place in the hope, the true story, and the reminder that each one of us is 2/3 water. And so may we all be restored by this water and the waters in your own bioregion. Happy birthday, Cynthia. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, beautiful. Very beautiful. Thank you. Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you for those healing waters. Erica.
I feel shy to speak in front of so many people, but thank you very much for pulling us all together for your birthday and for this very special full moon. This little acorn was calling to be part of the vase, and so I'm offering it symbolically and what it represents to me is the potential and the hope of that life keeps happening despite so much despair and suffering and hardship. I'm 36 weeks pregnant and I kind of look like this acorn. And I'm, you know, very much have in my heart just the hope and potential of all the little ones, all the souls that are still choosing to come into this place that we live. And that we all did too. We all chose to come here during this time. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. Thank you.
Thank you, Erica. Thank you for overcoming your shyness and coming forward and offering an acorn and letting us know about the new life in your belly. Many blessings to that little life coming forth. Yeah. Oh.
JJ.
First, of course, happy birthday, Cynthia. It's been, this year has been about you and the Sangha, and I'm so appreciative because this has been a wild year. So it's like celebrating your presence in my life and celebrating your 65th. I'm on your tail. And I have a prayer for the vase. It's kind of actually what Erica was talking about. I'm offering wonder at our presence here together on this planet, that we're actually here and we're here together. And with thanks and huge gratitude for Gaia, who's holding us as we learn how to navigate and search for loving ways to assist her. She's basically like babysitting us while we're trying to help. And your project has been so deep and so amazing and so thorough and so mind-boggling on some level, because tonight was a great meditation, and the moon and the post-solstice and everything, the power is really palpable today. Thank you.
Your prayer, may it be so.
Okay, so John. John, you can unmute yourself.
Oh, there I did, I think.
There you go.
Yes?
Yes.
Well, so Cynthia, happy birthday. We are all here to honor you. And who are you? You are love. You are brilliance. You are inspiration. You are dedication. You are perseverance. And you're very skilled in the upaya. Thank you for bringing your teachings, enveloping us in them, making them accessible so that we too can join in to your mission. And we do so joyfully, so joyfully. I've got a little birthday song. Happy birthday, we love you. Happy birthday, and may all your dreams come true. When you blow out the candle, one light stays aglow. It's the love light in your heart where'er you go. And then I have a song for the treasure vase to protect the earth. It's a dharani, a chant of protection, a chant of a dharani of removing disaster. And I think it belongs in the vase. And so it goes like this. Nomo samanda motonano harachi kotasha sonananto jito en ya ki onnun shifura hara shifura chisusa chisuri soaja senshi yashiri e somoko. Protection for the earth, and protection for you, Cynthia. Where would we be without you at the front there? Thank you. Aho, Allah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, that protection feels good. I'm glad you offered that both into the vase and to me, because I feel the need these days, you know, and there's still a lot more work to be done here. So I need all the help I can get. Thank you. There's a lot I want to say now. And I think we need to draw a circle.
Oh,
oh my
something happening here. It's a birthday cake. I'm afraid of tilting it towards you to see it. It actually says happy birthday, Cynthia, on the top, and it's a rainbow.
Oh
so maybe we can just unmute ourselves for a minute, everyone who's still on the line, and sing happy birthday and do a virtual blowing out of the candle.
Sure.
Okay, so.
Hey.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cynthia. Happy birthday to you.
Your blessings.
And
more.
That's right.
Happy birthday, Cynthia. Okay, let me see you.
No.
See Cynthia.
I have to blow them out, Alice.
I think, where's Cynthia? I can't see her now. Oh, there you are. Okay. If you blow, then I'll pretend like there's like some offshore wind coming to help.
Okay, let me collect my deepest wish.
And you can see it's actually, the last major sort of turning was with the Uluru ceremony, and it felt really appropriate that
That's beautiful.
rainbow.
That's beautiful. Yay, Allison. Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I want some.
Well, I happen to have a virtual station here where we can all partake.
Oh, beautiful.
we can imagine we're all eating this amazing cake together. So this is kind of self-serving, but okay.
Oh, chocolate.
What kind is it?
Chocolate.
It's chocolate and it has vanilla frosting.
And the rainbow.
Nice.
Okay, so we can all just take one big virtual bite together on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's going into your mouth.
So this is what I call collective awakening.
Virtual? Collective awakening?
Well, it's just so clear that the process that we're in together in these times that we're still alive and still kicking is all about coming together, and that the, you know, as the Buddhist, or as Thich Nhat Hanh said, the next Buddha will be a Sangha, the next Buddha will be a community. And this is really one of my guiding, prayers. And one of the deep motivations of building this Sangha, inviting all of you to meet me here, that we can find our way together and support each other in finding the way. And when I say the way, I mean really the clear path to awakening, to liberation. And that liberation is not just for ourselves, but it's for all beings, for this beautiful, as we say, blue-green planet we call home, the web of life of which we are each a part. And to me, there's nothing more beautiful than the realization of that interbeing, that relationship of interbeing. And so, how incredible to be alive now, where we have this chance, this unique and precious opportunity that has never been here before in the same way, to really support each other and cultivate and facilitate that awakening. So like in the beginning, when I said, hey, wait a minute, I'm not enlightened here. That's because we're in this together. There's no possibility for me without you. So here we are celebrating that incredible fact of this life, this precious life. And I'm so, so, so grateful for all the prayers, all the offerings, all the songs, all the beauty that is here, inspiring all of us, each in our own way, to find our way on that path, that beautiful lit up path, rainbow light streaming out. Yeah.
I love you, Cynthia. And send that love to everyone. Thank you so much for bringing us together.
Yeah, on your 65th birthday, Stephen Comey and I got together, and we both had an impulse about offering to you a long life prayer. And it came effortlessly. And I would invite Stephen just to read what has been written and just to speak into the Sangha that, like in the Vajrayana tradition, and we are interdependent for our enlightenment and for our liberation. And yet also it's very precious to have teachers along the way and people who reflect back to us and mirror back to us the stainless nature of our own wisdom and our own enlightenment, because we all are enlightened, and we're just getting out of our own way. So This is in that spirit for Cynthia's life to be long and to be nourished, and for her presence to continue to heal and protect the earth, and for us all to be held in that great spaciousness of this creation. So Stephen, you could offer your long life prayer, and if there's time, I'll also offer what I wrote.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, no, it was a great pleasure to be asked to write this prayer. And I actually wrote it in Tibetan, but I'll read it in English. Eventually, you'll get a copy. It's called Vajra Star, a long life prayer for Lama Sherab Zangmo, an incarnation of noble Taragaya. Om Ahung, the supreme body, unchanging, Samantabhadra, king of longevity. The supreme speech, unceasing, the lotus lord Amateus. The supreme mind, unerring, Avalokiteshvara, with boundless life. Grant your blessings so that this Lamo's life may be secure. Om Tare Tutare Ture Mama Aya Punyanyana Pustum Kure Swaha. As noble Taragaya, you appear in the sky before me, with an utpala flower and an endless knot radiant as the rising sun. Like the full moon rising bright above, shine upon us. May your long life, wisdom, and activity reign victorious over all. Om Tare Ture Gaya Deva Chakra Siddhi Siddhi Pala Brum Ah. And gaining the indestructible force of deathless life, may you remain forever in the Vajra body throughout past, present, and future. May you always uphold the teachings of the Buddha and bring ever greater benefit and happiness to all beings. Om Tare Tutare Ture Sarva Atta Shantim Siddhi Siddhi Kuru Brum Ah. Sarva Mangalam.
If I could, I would touch my forehead to yours right now, Stephen. And kiss you. I don't have any words right now.
You could offer your tears into that mama vessel, Cynthia.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing actually in my lap.
Good.
Getting heavy.
I'll go ahead and also read the long life prayer that came to me. It was just spontaneous, and I don't have that background that Stephen has in the traditional Vajrayana, but it just felt part of the growing call to take the earth as our teacher. And Cynthia, thank you for being my teacher and friend. By the powers invested in Aryatara, in the space of the great heart Tigre, source of primordial oneness, indivisible from the elements, great mother of all directions and times, in heartfelt union with the 6 realms and 10 directions and the entire web of life on earth, with our feet planted firmly in the Dharma of interbeing, may the one taste always be realized. May Lama Sherab Zangmo, Cynthia, yours, source of wisdom and compassion, have a long life, flourish, and pervade the 3 times. May she turn the wheel of the Dharma and illuminate the path during these degenerate times. May the Dakas and Dakinis be called forth to empower and emblazon the earth at this time, raining sweet blessings of flowers, yellow and purple, wakefully with the warmth of Dakini breath. By the fruit of victorious ones of 10 directions and times, may it be so. May the Dakinis of all times awaken in the West. May they help us to heal our hearts, and in doing so, heal the hearts of all nations. May disease, war, and sickness be pacified and eliminated. By the powers invested in the earth, Arya Gaia, all protectors, lineage holders who pervade space and time, may the lotus feet of Jetsuma, earth worker in light of the moon, Lama Sherab Zangmo, she who upholds the teachings, who received the mind Terma of Tara Gaia, a manifestation of the goddess Tara as Mother Earth from the lineage of Orjancha Girdlingpa and Padmasambhava, remains strong. May Mother Earth, Arya Gaia, watch over and protect all her children, blessing them with the two accomplishments. Homage to the Mother, who gathers all Earth protectors. O Venerable Mother Earth, O Noble One, always guard us with your kindness. Let us be indivisible from you. Alala ho, and so it is.
Wowie zowie.
Thank you to Stephen, and also, and I'd like to pass also to Sonia, so we can all learn the mantra. As we said in the beginning, this has been sitting on the desk the whole time, and it says, "May you light the way." And so that's the prayer I put in the vase today. And it's for Cynthia to continue to light the way, but more so, it's actually for may you light the way. May you light the way. And I invite Sonia to teach us and bring us into mantra for Gaia Tara.
This mantra is the mantra that came to me when Tara began to evolve into an embodiment of Gaia in answer to my prayer. And this mantra was the first part that came in seeing her. And this year, many of you have come into the teachings of Tara Gaia with me. And I will be teaching it again this coming year. But it felt to me like I wanted to share this with all of you so that you know this mantra, so that you can call on her yourselves. And also because this mantra is also partly a long life mantra, because we're praying for the long life of Mother Earth. That we do this mantra together, and maybe as a way in to this new year, and also my new year, you would join me in reciting this mantra every day for the next 10 days. And we can cultivate that intention for long life in all the ways it's called for, collectively, personally, individually, and together, for all beings, including the trees and the mountains and the rivers and the oceans and all the animals and all our relations. So this song, which is so beautiful, came to Sonia during the first of the Tara Gaia teachings in February. And Sonia, please come forward and share your beautiful voice and this beautiful song. I think maybe we should turn off our audio though for the moment, so that we can fully take in Sonia's song and feel free to sing it with her as you get to know it. And I will post the mantra and the actually, oh, there it is. Thank you, Stephen, in the chat. There's the mantra right there. Okay, Sonia.
Thank you. Before I start singing, I'll just, I just had a feeling that this bison wanted to be here today in the vase. I have a skull that was given to me of a wild buffalo, and the medicine of the bison, I'm in Canada, so this was a wild woodland bison. And the medicine in the Cree tradition speaks to protection, and also the medicine of the winter in the north and strength. And the image that I was given was that the bison in the harshest of winter storms faced into the storm, and yeah, I really offer that the strength and sturdiness and power of the buffalo to you, Cynthia, and also to the vase and this entire field. And I also just would love to speak briefly to your capacity as a teacher to be sort of bringing us from a dispensation of the guru and the student into a real sense of sangha, of an awakening sangha, and that there is something in your heart that is really able to make that transition. And I really honor that in you very deeply. Thank you so much. So I will sing the mantra. I will sing it 5 times. And what I've been doing is singing to each of the elements and the beings and the energies of those elements in turn. So it's a series of 4 is the tune, and then we'll do that 5 times. So we'll say the mantra 20 times all in all. Okay. Om Gaya Mandala Siddhi Palabrum. 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 Om Gaya Mandala Siddhi Palabrum.
blow my mantra breath into the vase. And just thank you again, everyone. I'm so moved and grateful. And I feel like we need to call it a night now. And as one of you said, we will, I think it was you, Wendy, we will hopefully see each other in person here in New Mexico one of these days when the gods and goddesses permit us to come together in person again. And in the meantime, I hope, and I think, Allison, you join me in wishing that all of you will join us in all the ways you can in this mandala, this Gaia mandala, in the next year, teachings and practices and prayers and calls and community opportunities to nourish the ground, literally.
Alala ho. Alala ho.
Alala ho.
Alala ho.
Maybe Julian, will you see us out, Julian, and then just
Alala
bow
ho.
Alala ho.
Alala ho. Oh, I love that.
Alala ho.
Alala ho.
Alala ho.
Alala.
Mhm. Alala ho.
Alala ho.
Alala ho.
Alala ho.
Alala ho.
Alala ho.
All the kids, they don't want to go.
It's true. It's true.
All right.
Oh,
that is beautiful.
Here we go.
Beautiful.
That was fabulous. Thank you so much.
That was great.
Thank you. That was amazing.
That was wonderful.
Beautiful.
Yay.
Wonderful celebration, Cynthia.
What a great party. Indeed.
We needed it.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Cynthia.
Blessings.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Cynthia.
love.
So great.
we love you.
Indeed. I second that.
Love you.
Thank you,
Good night, Cynthia. Happy
Love,
birthday.
love, love.
See you next time.
Good night.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Happy full moon, everybody.
Indeed, you too.